So then that leads us into a little bit. Then you played varsity freshman year. There were a great group of freshman girls that were really talented. And then 10th grade, we made the decision, that it would probably be good for you, just I think for development and for soccer too, but also just for having that extra year behind your belt to do what a lot of people do in New England area. I think pretty much it's around the country too, but had you a year trade and transition into boarding school, which is really around us. It's only about an hour away. It was an interesting summer, kind of that out, and then you get to schools and all that, and you got in to all three that you applied to, and you made a decision to go to one right around here. Well, they all were pretty local. And how did you feel about that? And you can be honest.
I think that I finally found a group of friends at Dover Sherborne, and I felt like I finally had a sense of belonging. So that was kind of hard for me to leave after I finally felt like I had the confidence, I had the friends, I was excited about soccer, I had ended the season really well. And so then that having to restart and start all over again was very daunting. Think I didn't realize how beneficial it would be until a few years after, and then enjoying boarding school as much as I did. And then with COVID and everything, I ended up still kind of the same level because I really thought that year was going to make a huge difference. I'm going to be so apart from my friends, but you kind of realize after high school and either take a gap year, and then with COVID, a lot of people did that. And then with college, people graduate from different times or need to take another semester. So I think at that time, I worked myself up about it a lot more. But once I realized it was a for sure thing and you guys were not budging about your decisions, I did make a pros and cons list. And I was like, I'll get to meet some cool boarding school people who maybe can take me on their boats. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to get different resources and meet a new group of people because I'm sure when people were only an hour away.